Hi guys, and welcome to another video here on the Seanthesheepman channel, and the beard is getting pretty big. In today's video we're gonna head out and do a little stock check first, and then we're gonna do a bit of our grooming routine, and I guess we'll let the dogs out in the garden afterwards. Guys, I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, remember to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. It would really be appreciated. And also we have merch at flashfomo.com for anyone who's interested. Enjoy, guys. And just look how misty it's getting out here now. You can barely see these sheep down in front of me. They must only be 20 feet away from me, and I can just make them out now. Two toughy boys around here. Got the top lamb there with the green harness, and the speeding stuck with the red. Okay guys, we're here at home. This little room here is like sort of our front porch, but I sort of use it as a boot room and a little room to sort of groom the dogs in and stuff when it's not so nice outside. So we're going to do a little bit of dog grooming with Echo, who is obviously the perfect candidate because of his big long fluffiness. Aren't you, big fluffy boy? Yes, you're big. Oh, I know. So what we're going to do is basically show you the grooming routine, because a lot of people on TikTok ask how we keep the dogs' coats good, and obviously do we wash them. So no, we don't wash the dogs, or we generally try to avoid to, because the Border Collie actually has a natural oil in its coat, and that oil helps keep the dogs waterproof, and also dirt that gets onto them comes off a lot more easily when they've got plenty of that oil in their coat. Now washing that coat can actually get rid of that oil. It washes a lot of it out, and it makes the dogs a lot less capable to cope with the elements that we work in. So basically we try and avoid washing them, especially with shampoo if we can. Often if they're really dirty, we'll give them a quick hose down and then dry off, but most of the time it's just a brush. Okay guys, and I've started already. I've already got one brush full from about 30 seconds of brushing. And you'll see I use this brush with Echo, guys. You can see there's still a lot of hair in it. But I use this brush, which is the ones with the small wire ones. It seems to work better for him. I use different brushes for each dog because each dog has a different type of coat. Yeah. So Echo is hard to brush sometimes. He's got used to it now that I've started, but he often thinks it's a game and he can chase the brush around and try and bite it. And Echo's still sort of shedding from his winter coat now, and you can tell when Echo's shedding, he sheds like a husky. If I can get him to stand up here. So you see he sheds like a husky. You can literally just pull clumps out like that, and you can see them, they sort of change colour, they go a grey sort of colour. See what I mean? He likes to chase the brush around and try and bite it. And you can see the hair that's coming off him there. The good thing about Echo, because the hair's long, it's easy to thingy out the brush. Here! And you can probably see he's a bit wet as well. Sit. He's a bit wet as well because we've been out this morning doing a bit of running, a bit of working. See another one of those clumps just there, you just go like that. You see how they just come out. Oh, I see the boy, do your chest a bit. Okay guys, now that Echo has been brushed, it is time just to check him over for anywhere there might be little knots starting. He always gets them behind his ears. It's because there's so much movement in his ears. The old hair is constantly getting tangled in with the new hair, and you see he gets little knots like that. So we'll cut them out. Obviously sometimes your dog can get some in these sort of back bits, but Echo seems to be okay. So we're just going to get that one knot behind his ear. What side was it on? This side. Stay. Stay. Still. Still. Echo still. And there we go guys, it's just as easy as that. Throw that up there too. Well guys, that's all that came out of Echo today. As I say, Echo's a really fluffy boy, so you always got a lot of hair. It's quite satisfying. You can see that little knot there as well. But there you go, that's pretty much the beauty routine. Other than that, we don't do much else. What we've got going on now that Echo's been brushed is Monty and Echo are getting a bit of garden time while these two are in their kennels. And the reason for that is because Storm over there is she's currently in heat. So that's a big thing with keeping intact males and females, is you have to be responsible and you have to make sure that nothing happens that's not supposed to. Unfortunately, that does often mean that the girls are away while the boys are out, and the boys are away while the girls are out. But it's just the way it has to be, and it's better than the alternative. The obvious being that Echo is Storm's son, so that really would be bad if she was to get caught by him. Then we divide the time that the dogs are out evenly, and it works well while they're in heat. And another part of that is you have to be able to spot when your dog is coming into heat and be able to identify that correctly and obviously adjust accordingly. Okay folks, that is the end of this video. I hope everybody enjoyed. Tell us in the comments what you thought of everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers! See guys, all the trees are off the leaf now. That's us well into it.